Aloha and welcome friends and race fans to this GryphonSoul Diecast MotorSports special exhibition event. Today I want to introduce you to an event that may be a future GDM Pick Your Ride or Malin tournament event. I'm talking about the Formula One Race of Roses. In this Race of Roses, there are 24 drivers and 24 Formula Ones divided between 12 women and 12 men who have been selected to participate in this age-old classic battle of the sexes. It's the girls versus boys. And this is a double-edged battle because not only do they have to battle each other, they have to do it down the most unforgiving mountain raceway, Obsidian Mountain. Quickly, I want to go over the rules for this event. Each driver is randomly assigned to a car for this event, and they were randomly divided into 6 groups of 2 men and 2 women per group. The drivers are going to race in groups of 4 for 8 laps to accumulate as many points as they can, and the 2 drivers from each group with the most points at the end of each race will advance to the next round. Starting pole position and starting grid for each group were randomly generated, and after the first lap, cars will line up according to their previous finishing positions for the remainder of the race. Standard scoring is first place 4 points, second place 3 points, third place 2 points, fourth place 1 point, DNFs a big fat 0, but you might also get a cup of coffee with it if you're lucky. Now for this event, there will be no quad DNF restarts, and there is no off-track penalty. You don't have to spend no time in the garage, and it won't put you automatically in the back of the starting grid. Now, if this becomes a regular GDM event, these rule features will come into play. We're going to start with groups 1 and 2 on the top left of the screen, and the next race will consist of groups 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6. Until we have all 12 drivers who will be going into the semifinals. All right, now you know, and it's time to go. Let's get up to the top of the mountain and drop the green flag on the GDM Formula One Race of the Roses. Kicking it off with Group 1, we got Papa Pugsley from Manchild Motorsports, Danny Nuggets from Ironbeard Customs, we got Amanda from Lord's Racing League, and Igor from Beaverworks Diecast Racing. They're already at the line to take it to the mountain. All right, here we go. Got Papa Pugsley in the pole, and Danny Nuggets next to him on the outside. Down the divided straight, they're gone. Papa Pugsley takes a slight lead, makes it bigger down the pipeline. He's stretching it out. Got a little light in Calamity Corners. Here comes Igor on his bumper. Can't make the pass, and it's going to be Papa Pugsley first, Igor second, and none of the ladies are going to finish the first lap. There is Danny Nuggets, and there is Amanda. See if we can see what happened to Amanda here. Ooh, she just lost it right there in Crater Corner. No interference from anyone else. Just some bad luck. All right, back at the top for lap 2. It's going to be Papa Pugsley leading them down one more time. Igor takes the lead on the divided straight. They're door to door, and then Igor takes over again in Calamity Corner. They both get light. It's a battle. Whoa, and Amanda swoops in and takes over second place from Papa Pugsley. Oh, and then slides out and crashes into the fence. And she blocked the other 3 drivers, or slowed them down enough they couldn't cross the finish line. And Igor's going to take a lone win, putting him up 7-4, and 2 more donuts for the ladies. Here come the lights. There's the green, and there they go. Igor and Danny side by side in the first divided straight, but Igor takes over. He's being chased by Papa Pugsley through Calamity Corner. Papa Pugsley gets a little low and loses a little bit, slows him down. Igor's across the line. Papa Pugsley, all the drivers over the line. It was Danny Nuggets coming in for 3rd, and then Amanda for that 4th place finish. And the ladies are on the board. They're coming around for lap number 4. Igor and Papa Pugsley up front. Danny on the inside rear, Amanda on the outside. Igor takes off, extending that lead down the pipeline into Calamity Corners. Takes a good line that time through the exit. And wow, down Leaky Road already spins out, almost hit the fence. Oh, Papa Pugsley goes over the front end of Igor and ends up wiping out on the side of the track right next to the conning tower. And Igor is the only one to pass the line. Oh, the ladies were just starting to get on the board, and then they got served another donut and coffee. All right, made it to the halfway point. Igor's still holding that pole position. Papa Pugsley's on the outside. Amanda behind Igor. There they go. Down the pipeline, it's Igor and Amanda going through Calamity Corner. Amanda loses it. She got smacked by Papa Pugsley. Igor's getting across that line. And Danny Nuggets got across that line. And I'm expecting Papa Pugsley and Amanda to be up in the Temple Corner. And sure enough, there they be. Well, Igor's been putting on quite the clinic after that second lap. Here we go for lap 6. Ladies really need to pour it on, get some points up. Here we go down the divided straight. Igor in the lead. Oh no! I think that was Danny just crashed up the top. Oh, Igor just crashed. He's down in the ravine. And it's Amanda all by her lonesome, collecting a much needed 4 points to add to that score. Well, there's Igor and Papa Pugsley underneath Leaky Road. That's not the place to be. And way up on top on the divided straight is Danny Nuggets. Got hung up on the median there. Let's check out a GDM replay. And oh yeah, she got a high front end up there on the outside of Crater Corner. Cross lanes, slides down and gets stuck on the median, and then Papa Pugsley gives her a scoop and a what for, and over she goes. And that's going to be the first DNF for Igor, and Amanda, the only finisher, gets a much-needed 4 points to her score. And that's going to bring us to lap 7, and Amanda's got the inside line. Danny Nuggets on the outside. Igor and Papa Pugsley in the rear. Amanda leads him down the pipeline into Calamity Corner. When she gets spun around on the exit, Igor makes a pass around the Temple turn. Igor down the final straight. And, oh, quite nice of Danny Nuggets to push Amanda over the line, even though Danny doesn't get any points. Okay, here we go. Last lap for this group. Igor leading them down one more time. Amanda's on the outside. Going down the pipeline, it's Igor in the lead. Somebody just got smacked up bad back there. I think it was Amanda. Igor all alone down Leaky Road in the final straight. Crosses the line. I hear somebody else coming. And it's Papa Pugsley. Oh, and he gets smacked and pushed across the line. And Amanda sneaks past Danny and gets third place. And Danny gets left out in the cold with a donut. Let's see what happened. Oh, Amanda got crossed up on the lanes. Oh, chop blocked. And a recovery. Wow, that's awesome. Chop blocked by Danny. Got flipped up in the air and came down with all 4 wheels and kept it going. Awesome. Well, congrats on that landing. See where we are score-wise here. Oh, we got a tie. Igor's definitely going through, but Amanda and Papa Pugsley are going to go in a best 2 out of 3 showdown. Find out which one of these two is going to be moving on. So Amanda's taking the inside lane for the first lap. Papa Pugsley on the outside. Who's going to get it done? Amanda takes the lead going down that first divided straight and into the Calamity Corners. They're down Leaky Road. And it's Amanda taking the first win with a 7.71. We come around for the second lap. And there to go with Papa Pugsley on the inside. He needs to tie this one up if he wants to take it to a third. Otherwise, Amanda's going to be going through. Amanda spins out going across the Dragon's spine. That's going to slow her down. No chance of catching Papa Pugsley now. But Papa Pugsley crosses the line on an 8.22, which is going to give Amanda the inside lane for the tiebreaker third race. And here we go. Can Papa Pugsley do it from the outside? It's been done before. There they go. Amanda takes the lead down the pipeline in the Calamity Corners. Papa Pugsley falling behind. Amanda spins out. That slowed her down. Here comes Papa. But he's not going to have enough to get past her. And it's going to be Amanda going through into the semifinals from Group 1 with Igor. Congratulations to the two of you. And Papa Pugsley and Danny, appreciate you both being here for this event. Now let's move on to Group 2, where we have Sidekick Sandy's going to lead them down. We got Mike from NZ Racing, Puff from Puffs Racing, and Princess from world famous Diecast. Sidekick Sandy's up front. Mike from NZ's on the outside. He takes the lead into that crater corner. But it's Sandy leading them through Calamity Corner. She spins out, gets scooped up by Mike. She's still holding the lead going backwards. Gets spun around, smacked again and again. And nobody's crossing the finish line on that one. And that's going to be a quadruple donut for the group. And we'll come around for lap 2. Pretty much the same lineup except for Puffs now in the 4th position outside lane. Down the pipeline they go. Sandy leading them, gets a little high. Oh, it gets cracked by, I think it was Mike. Oh, and then Princess goes down, hitting the fence, nearly getting split in half. And there she sits with no points. And there's Sandy upside down on the dragon's spine. She got way high right there in Calamity Corners, but recovered and then smacked the column on the other side of the dragon's spine and got caught up by Mike and flipped over, and then Princess comes down and smacks that fence, nearly split that car in half on the corner of the safety fence there. It's going to be Mike for first and Puff for second, taking those points. Now we're into lap 3. It's Mike and Puff up front. The ladies are in the back. They need to get around these two if they can. Here comes Princess, gets past Puff for second place. Oh, something bad happened up there. Mike's still racing to that finish line. Got a sub 7-second time for that one. There's Sandy gimping in past the up to the pedestrian walkway. And where are our other two drivers? Well, there's Puff down in the ravine, and there is Princess over in the cavern turn. And Mike's the only one to drive away with any points on that lap. So let's see if they can pick it up on lap 4. go. Down the divided straight. Mike takes the lead again. He's being chased by Princess. Oh, Princess spins out, but she's still going. And she spins around again, but then allows Sandy to get past her. Oh, and it's Mike, Sandy, and then barely Princess. And Puff is left out in the cold with a donut. All right, we just crossed the halfway mark. Lap 5. Girls really need to get it done. Sandy's on the outside of Mike. Going into crater corners. Oh, and Sandy just went down on the divided straight. Princess is trying to give chase to Mike, but she was all kind of loose up there. But she did manage to get across the line, and who we got? And Puff comes across for third. And we got Sandy perched up on the divided straight. And she just got crossed up. The rear end came across, and Puff gives her a little scoop up. Says, excuse me, I got a race to finish. And he's on his merry way, leaving her with a coffee and a donut. All right, we got Princess up front on the outside of Mike. Princess has a lead in the first divided straight, but Mike takes over going down the pipeline into Calamity Corner. Princess gets spun out. She's still racing. Puff's in third. Mike's across the line. Oh! Princess just got her back fin across the line. And we lost Sandy again in the cavern turn this time. 2 donuts, hold the coffee. As we go into lap 7. There they go. Pretty bunched up there on that first divided straight, but Mike breaks out, being chased by Puff. Oh, and Princess got spun out and smacked up by Sandy. Mike's going to take first, Puff's taking second. Oh, and here comes Sandy in for a late third. She needed those points. Unfortunately, Princess wasn't able to make it off the corner. And this is the final lap for Group 2. The ladies really need some points. They got their work cut out for them being in the back of the pack. For the last time down the divided straight, Puff takes the lead in the pipeline and Calamity Corner. Down the final straight is Puff for the final win. Mike followed in second. Sandy spun out, and Princess ate the cave exit. All right, let's see. Definitely Mike was moving ahead. We knew that. And it's going to be Puff joining him in round 2, the semifinals. And here we have a look at the bracket. We got 4 in and 8 waiting to make their way. Groups 3 and 4 will be up next, and then we'll have 5 and 6 to close out round 1. Wow, that was some very exciting and amazing racing. I hope you all enjoyed it. Saw some good battles and some passing and some tremendous wipeouts. Sadly, those cameras couldn't catch up with every crash in progress. But after 2 groups, the guys have an edge on the ladies, being up 3 drivers to 1 going into the next round. But hopefully the ladies can bring the W's up in the next groups. I would very much love to read your feedback on this event. On the current configuration of the OMR, would you want to see more Formula One racing? Would you join a pick your ride for this event, or would you prefer it be a Malin where you can work on your own F1s and send them in. Do you like to start where you finish format, or do you prefer a rotating poll format? Any other thoughts, input, and suggestions are all welcome. So please leave those comments. Don't forget to click that thumbs up. Share with all your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe and all notifications so you can keep up with all the action here at GryphonSoul Diecast Motorsports. Now, as the sun is setting on the OMR, I want to thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. Remember to click it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I thank you and appreciate all your support very, very much. Until the next race, may the spirit of Aloha fill your days. Make sure you share a smile with someone, and always keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.